Hey, Chef. Terraformers, new mic. I think sound quality is good. It might be a little quieter than previous VODs. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. I was configuring OBS a little bit. I think it sounds good, but you never know. We're on Planet of Knowledge after losing a pair of difficulty 45 games. And I've spent a little bit of time watching some other people play, some other people beat 45. I don't know that I've really learned anything though. The people who I've watched, and I might link some of them in the comments, really just look like they're playing good games of Terraformers. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to try to do that. You know, just play like a normal game. You really can't go wrong with the starting layout that I just saw, which is we have nitrates and silicates for crazy early science production. We don't exactly have a leader that leads into things, but you know, maybe I can be a guy who gets 700 or more total support. Maybe I can do it. A quadruple power setup is pretty nice. So I can do house, support, house, farm, soil factory, farm, bus station, and then I have room for like 3 random buildings, like, you know, drone hubs, all that kind of stuff. That seems fine. We'll do a little bit of this. Next turn we'll play the house. I would love to take a tritium thermo generator, but we're going to be able to make a lab this turn. So we'll do that. We have no clue where any kind of nitrates, or where any kind of tritium is right now. So even if we did take that generator, I don't know what we could really do with it. And then give me a nitrate mine. And then give me like a robot hub. Second laboratory. Tuber farm? You have to take the tuber farm. You're going to have so many nitrates. And then give me a generator because I'm going to want it eventually. Wow, we're really close to water at the start, huh? A double anomaly? We're going to have to found that city. That's a lot of science production just sitting there. There's my robot hub, and I would love to get some titanium for that so that I can build this silicate mine. I would be willing to export nitrates because I think we're going to find a lot through exploration. We'll be at 8, next turn we'll be at 8, next turn we'll be at 10. We'll be fine. We got to get some resources coming in here because the 2 big things that I really want to scale, tritium and titanium, we are not seeing. And that's bad. So like we can't afford to take something like a regolith burner. As nice as it would be, it's just too much titanium for us to afford right now. The water, we probably want to save for founding a city, so I don't really know about a greenhouse farm, but we're definitely not going to build a hab module. So I'm going to take this greenhouse farm. It's probably going to rot in my hand for a while, but we might play it. And we still haven't found titanium or tritium. This is not good. Maybe exploration satellites will help. Maybe another lab will help. Why not? Let's just keep taking them. Alright, so I need... What do I need? I need nitrates. I need silicates. I want to get another lab up. I need titanium. There's simply no hints of titanium. It doesn't matter. This city is actually not great. It doesn't connect to anything there. What a weird spot. You're 3 power. I'll satellite you. And then you're... I gotta find more hexes. You're 2 power and a ton of water. Oh, God. I'm getting nothing to work with here. Next turn, at least I can explore nitrates, though. Sure. There's a soil factory. We kind of do want that to go up. Give me the nitrates. Give me the food. Give me the second lab. There's a part of me that's like, give me the greenhouse farm. I think you need to. I think you're going to be so terminally short on food that you need it. And then we can trade food, because I kind of want to build up a supply of nitrates if I'm going to try and build the soil factory. What's your deal? You have a silicate mine. That doesn't help me right now. You do have like good connections. You'll have a nitrate mine, a water mine, but those aren't like really things that help me right now. As far as starts go, this is not great. Give me a nitrate hint. Do I found this next turn? I mean, it does have a natural site. I think you do. You have a lab in hand. I think you do. I think you do found that. Founding extra cities really doesn't hurt you that much. 1 power, 1 titanium when building a robot. Technologies are cheaper. These are, like, bad. They cost 15 science, and they actively hurt our ability to spend science. These, on the other hand, are 25 and 15. They give us free water, and they make rocks cheaper. I will be taking that. I would really like to take that. Like, a lot. But would I do it at the cost of a Martia? Yeah, I would do it at the cost of a Martia, for sure. Because then we can build a solar plant there, and we don't have to worry about the fact that we don't know what tritium is. So satellite this. Small hint of tritium. There's hope. I don't need to play you right now. I'd rather save up for you. And then do this tile. So if we wanted to, we could found this city. It gives us a free silicate mine, which is good. It is good. It's a plains, though. Excuse me? +4 support. I mean, it's +4 support. That's pretty good. You know, barring everything else, would I take +4 support and a silicate mine? Yes. And then would you build the silicate mine immediately? Yeah, I would. I would. Because we want to start working towards photovoltaic field, and then we'll build a robot hub in Wet Katina. We'll take a -1 to build on the storm and volcano. But then it'll give us +2 power, and then we'll have power income, because our power is kind of running low. Yeah, this is fine. And then I would take a building that costs me science, I think. I can just play that anytime I want. I can grab some tritium. That's a lot of tritium out there, and finally titanium hints, so that's nice. When we flood the planet, this will be a nice little shipwright city. Next turn, 2 turns from now, I really think I need to satellite one of these titaniums to get you down. Can we get to 12 silicates by then? Unsure. I'll give it a shot. I don't love it, but I also don't love it. Actually, maybe I do love it. It costs a science. It's support. Maybe I do love that. And then I think we take a landing pad, too. Just get our trade routes going. So would I put you down? Yeah. There's almost no rocks here. You're not really worried about that project right now. Just give me the 5 support. Give me 2 free treatment centers. One of them can go here. And then one of them can go here, and we'll just bulldoze it later for a tritium thermo generator. And then next turn we'll have a satellite for this tritium. That will also get us titanium. It'll let us build our robot hub. And we should be looking pretty good. I think I definitely take titanium here, even though we're low on power. I think I definitely take another one of you. I think you get built. We grab this. And we grab this. And then we satellite... Actually, we should satellite silicates. Silicates and a big nitrate hint. We could maybe get the soil factory down this turn. We can. And we got 10 tritium out of that. Holy cow. The turn of the century. And now I need another robot hub, because I want to get this landing pad down. And I want to start building some trade routes. What do you do? +2 support per turn for retreatment center anywhere on the planet. You know, I think I will grab that and just build it now. I just want the support. Cyanophyta. I'll take a development center, because we're pretty close to being able to build it. And then what do you need here to make this turn pop off? You need silicates. You need 3. Can you get 3 silicates anywhere? If you're lucky, you can. Oh my god, he's lucky. He's gaming. Alright, so there's our power. And now we're back to looking for robot hubs. We're at 6 titanium. That's fine for when the robot hub shows up. No, it's not. You need to be at 10. Because it's going to be 6 for the robot hub and 4 more for the landing bed. Good thing we checked. A Martia would be kind of nice for just extra support. And I can hold it in hand. I don't really have a plan for the rest of the food that I have right now. So just grab it. There's also enough for a development center. I don't think you care about any of those, but it would give you an extra science per turn, and there's a world where that matters. So maybe you do a little something like that, so that you can get an extra science per turn. Actually, you make more than 3 food here. So we just get a free power for that. Love a bus station. Also love an entertainment center. And we're real close to this Martia. The entertainment center will go here. The bus station will probably also go here. We could grab a large aquifer, we could grab a medium aquifer, and then we'll get one more expansion tile. It'll be that rocky plains. We can put the landing pad there, and then if we see a robot hub, we can grab this and this. And that'll probably be the bacteria spreader. So really the biggest thing is that I need to see... I'm just going to grab that titanium that's way out there so I can switch off this. And... when in doubt, I guess just grab science. Switch onto this. And then if you grab tritium this turn, you can build another generator. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we're looking fine. I don't think we're going to found a city with this food. I think we're just going to build a Martia to keep support up. But then the city after that will probably be this flat plain spot. Minus 28. I'm not worried. That's a really early spaceport. You have no tritium for it, though. Grab a lab. And I guess grab a giant heater. You might be able to play that. Now we need tritium again. Grab some of that. Plus 10 food. Build your Martia. Plus 5 support. Put down the entertainment center as well. Sure. And then with both of these labs ready to get built, I think we are looking at founding relatively soon. But for now, why don't you come here? Give me an extra trade route. I want to go to 6 for a bus station. And then I might want to go in on titanium just to make sure I've got a little bit of a surplus. And I think I can bin 1 silicate at this point. Until like a resonance station shows up. 25 water? I don't need 25 water for 8 okay, resonance station. So the short-lived plan. We will be removing you, and we'll just dump nitrates for a little bit, I guess. So now I think the next thing we do is probably found this city. I think we build a bus station, we prepare to build a bacteria spreader here, and we prepare to build a large aquifer, or a large water mine here. So you're gonna come like here, and that'll be fine. You're gonna come here, and we don't have the power for that yet, and you're going to come here, and we don't have the science for that yet, but it's fine. And then we can also explore. Just grab a cheap one. It's not great. I'd rather flood it. 2 free tritium I do feel like I could afford to take. I think that's worth titanium. The rest of these, though, well, I guess I don't have a support building yet in the capital. +2 versus +3. I'd rather have the pop. So give me the +4 support. Give me this free tile, and that just gives us a little more flexibility for like this giant heater. Which will probably go in Tempe because Tempe's colder than Arabia is. And then I think I would like to just hammer on silicates and get that that resonance station down. So let's like grab you. And ooh, let's grab you. Yeah? Not if I do you, I could build this water mine this turn probably. I think I'd rather do that. Next turn I can get you. I don't think I would have made it from 15 to 22. That would have been a huge haul. I would love to take an oxygen factory at this point. And I guess I would take a second landing pad. You can just come over here. I actually think I can stop food exports entirely and switch over to water. Because I want to get this city up so I can get both these labs down. And then as far as exploration goes, now I think we can just jump on that. And that puts us at exactly 23. So we go like this. 8 power per turn. Am I still fine with both these imports? I think so. They're like the two things we don't really have. 26. We're 2 turns away from that, which I think is fine. I really just want to like juice our science production at this point. Nitrates for every 3 pop, and it costs science, but you're just a random house and you cost science, and you're cheaper. So I love that for us. And then if we're at +2 water per turn, a greenhouse farm is pretty free. Exploration, I think we probably just want to stay on top of our support at this point. No, you're going to need silicates for these labs. Well, you might also need titanium too. That's looking pretty good. This city is also looking pretty good. Water, titanium, silicate. We might found this. It's not great, but it is like free support and it's a lava tube, which is fine. And then when we get to 9 titanium, I think I'm going to switch on to that project. Actually, do I have a spare hex right now? You're not going to... Well, you should probably like prioritize getting that down early. I do need like 1 spare hex. If Wet Undertown got a house, I would get 1, but it's a nitrate mine and an aquifer. And a city that I'm not going to found and a mystery tile. We'll look at it next turn. Thank you for your time here, Beatrix. Trade routes, I'm not super excited. Skyscrapers, I'm not super excited. So I'm really looking at like, what's your tour? +10 versus +1 of every resource hint and a little extra support for big cities versus none support. I think I would be happy to go with Svetlana there. And then I think I'd be happy to grab an Android hub and a random support building. Now, what do you need? Do you need anything right now? You need water. If you find water, you can found this turn. There you go. Found city. Sure. +2. Lab. And now you need nitrate. Any hint of nitrate will do. No hint of... Oh, no, here's one. It's going to be a little waste of power, but that's fine. I'd rather get this up. Alright, 6 science per turn, turn 20. Feeling pretty good about that. 8 titanium, I think, is the point where I can comfortably say that I will explore for the extra titanium I need. Let's start working on that. I would happily take methanogenium. I would love to take a research center. I've been waiting to see you. We might also want to think about a university here. Our titanium's going to be stretched a little too thin for a CO2 factory. But a research center's the kind of thing that I could get behind. So you come over there. Next thing we're looking at is probably also an eco home to go in Wet Undo, grab like another nitrate deposit. And then I need to explore like 1 hint of titanium just to keep this project moving probably. So let's grab you. It's a large silicate. There's also a large titanium down there. This is a good city. Or rather, it will be a good city in the future. There's a part of me that's tempted to just chuck this landing pad down. You any good? No. So if we built house plus Android hub here, maybe getting rid of like the treatment center. No, you should not. You could build it on the rock, obviously. Android hub lets us go boom, boom, boom. And then eco home lets us go boom. That's 2 empty tiles, an aquifer and a nitrate. That would be space for a bacteria spreader, and for a landing pad, and for a giant heater on either of these. So I think I'm comfortable putting a landing pad here, so that I can scale that project faster. And then the giant heater and Android hub will have to wait a little longer. And the, you know, the other thing. The whatchamacallit. You know what I'm talking about. Support equal amount of resources transporting space projects. It's fine. I wouldn't mind having it sit in queue. I wouldn't mind a second bacteria spreader is something that just costs me science. And then I want to explore this so that this site is ready to found if we decide that we want to. But for now, why don't you come in here, give me a little extra support. I want to start with this nitrate mine, I think, just to keep my resource income high, and then next time a satellite pops up, which is next turn, I'm going to need to hit like a big hint of titanium. That'll carry this project through the end. We also have a greenhouse farm ready to go. It's 10 water. I mean, I don't think there's a compelling reason to like not put it down. We might end up doing some kind of like university configuration here, so maybe... we might end up doing this. We might end up doing like a quad farming setup here. So I guess why not? First water project of the day. The school is great. I'm fine taking that over like virtually everything else here, honestly. So you can come like here. Just to give me that extra +2. I'm fine spending like everything on this right now. Or, well, I could put it here. No, I could put, yeah, no. I could put it here, and then if a university shows up, I could put it here. And then if a university shows up or a research campus, it could go here. I could put another house here. I think I actually, well, or you could just like put it here, you get the +2 now. I don't know, it's complicated. I think you're fine there. And then let's satellite titanium to keep this project running. And we'll probably start thinking about founding this city next. I would love to get to 25 science to destroy rocks, but I would also love to get our initial bacteria spreader down. I'm also going to do this so that I can build a giant heater next turn and start pumping power out. Although I'm realizing now I wanted to put it here. This landing pad needed to go over here. It's unfortunate. Oh, I haven't even explored this turn. It actually doesn't matter. Because I haven't explored this turn. So, let's keep that going before we do anything else. -42. Not super worried. 20 plus 40 is a ton of science to spend. So I think we want to take that. And then I would love to take a robot hub. And I think that's all I want out of this selection. And the robot hub will go here so that I can grab this tile that might eventually become a dock. Maybe? Do you want to do this, like, right now? What does it let you do? Oh, it lets you build the giant heater next turn. Yeah, you do want to do that. You go here, you go here. You'll be at 25 next turn? You'll be at 27 next turn. That'll be enough for the giant heater. If you don't explore. But I want to explore. Well, what do you want to explore for? I don't know. Titanium. We're gonna build that heater, man. It's gonna happen. As soon as I stop greeding on spending power, it's over. None of these really appear to be any good. But there are a lot of resources. Like, I would love for that to be a city. We'll see if we can make it happen. You're just a lot of science. I like you. You're also a lot of science. You're also a lot of science. I think I would take this and this. Because I definitely know where you can go. You can just go here. And then if we get a university, a quantum data center could go here. When we finally have the silicates to do that. If there's a large hint of silicates on the map, I could actually build that this turn. There is. And then I don't have to throw anything out. And we get 2 extra science out of it. Okay. Let's ramp that up. Applied Science Center is going to be great to just get more projects. Robots provide an extra expansion point. Could be good, but I think we're going to be heavily tile limited. +1 power for every 3 mines. So it's power out of silicates, but 2 mines there, 2 mines here. It will be 3 eventually, but you don't really have a power setup right now. And you're obviously not going to have any. I think we throw all that out. And then if I could find a small hint of power, or a small hint of research to satellite, I could start getting the bacteria spreaders down. So there's one here. And I guess I do just like kind of need titanium. I would like to see one that's also silicate though, so I can get you down. So silicate and research is here, and it's pretty far away. Grab that. Put you down. Start making heat. We're saving up for an Android hub at this point, I think. You'll be at 22 next turn. I need 2 turns to get this giant heater down. Let's just explore stuff that's cheap. +10 silicates is actually huge. 18, 19, 20. If we get lucky on a silicate exploration next turn, we could, oh my god, it's also great. Okay, so we found this city. Next turn, maybe. We explore this, gives us enough for this, and then we found you. We have silicates, we have titanium, we have tritium a bus station away. That's looking really good. And then let's also start flooding the planet. At this point. We gotta start pivoting to the mid-game here relatively soon. Getting our support numbers to perk up just a little bit. Do I have room for 1 more house here? Yes. I would like that to be a Martia because it's a plain city. Let me just start by enabling you and then exporting. I kind of want to finish this project before I build that city though. You can go here. That's another +2 science. 11 science per turn. Feeling pretty good about that. Should we really just, like, save up for this giant heater? Is now the time to just focus on getting that thing down? I think maybe. Like, the longer you wait, the less valuable it is, because you want to be pumping that heat out every turn, and we're only at +1. So grab your Martia, because you want 1 more house. This is basically free, because you have so much water. And you're making 2 per turn. We're at 21 science. I need to be at 25 for advanced land clearance. Is there a large hint of science that I could explore next turn? No. So I would need to get lucky to build advanced land clearance next turn, or I would need to tip the scales a bit. So 21, 24. And now we're within range of a single exploration doing it. So next turn, we explore any hint of science, found this city, play advanced land clearance, and all the stones are going to be very easy to clear. science per turn per life form. That's only ever going to be +3 science. That's not amazing. But I guess it's like not bad. So it'd be +1 almost immediately in Solus. And we could put it on an anomaly. Because we could spread bacteria there. Well, first, let's start with our plan first. What's the closest hint of science? It's you. Grab this. Build land clearance. That needs to happen in order for this city to get founded in a way that's even like reasonably profitable support-wise. This is where you wanted to go, right? Confirm. Not here? Yeah, not there. Found. Probably put you like here or here. If we do here, we can have house, house, house. Support. Quadruple science configuration here. Yeah, that's fine. So you go here. And now we need to grab a ton of science buildings to flesh that place out. So you can come along. Extra expansion tiles would be really nice. So I think you can come along. And then I can also just put you down for the extra support. And then like destroy these two. And now we've got the path cleared to a seed vault when we can build it. And if we can get this robot hub down, then we can spread a bacteria here, and you know, it'll be a good time. There should be enough rainfall here that we can get something to grow. I don't know about that triple negative oxygen though. It might be difficult to spread animals there, but that's like way in the future. And then let's start working on, well, no, you should do this. You should do this one first. So, what do we need right now? Well, we need to get this giant heater down. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Aside from that, though, I really just think we're trying to stay alive right now. Nuclear oxygen factory? No, thank you. I'll take support. Terraforming parameters looking pretty good. Free food per turn for water and tritium looking pretty good. A thermo generator maybe looking good. No, there's no room for it in that city. You have great tritium income, so I think maybe you do just take import methane. And then like a second bacteria spreader. And then you start populating this place with like random applied science centers to get more projects. And then let's see what's around here. Plain City, we'll never found that. That's going to be an easy tile to just grab. And do you need silicates for anything right now? No, you need nitrates. So where's a nitrate hint? Actually, reveal the pole, just so we know where it is. There we go. Now if we find like black sand or something, we can just spread it immediately. Good. So Nana, you've done well. I really love Kill Your Darlings. I think it's just very fun. And the more I play with Henry, the worse I think he is. Plus, extra project proposals is nice. We're only seeing, what, 5 projects per turn right now? I love him, man. What can I say? +1 times for every 2 climate zones it's expanded into. New mail will expand into 1 zone, at least. So you would only be +1 science, basically. First things first, before you get distracted, put down the heater. Now you can't possibly screw that up. Second, public baths looking real tempting. Is there a city that needs a support building right now? No, you've got one. You've got one. You could get one. I mean, that's +3. And if I destroy you, it would be +7, so you'd be getting +4 out of it for 14 water. I honestly think I'd rather wait to get like an animal spreader. I think that would be more value. Give me one of these bad boys. And then maybe one of these bad boys. Yeah, I think you could take one of those bad boys and then just turn this project in, because you're getting close to improving some parameters here as you start to spread out more bacteria with your 11 science per turn. I think I'd rather take Tundra Forest first. I would love tiles. I would love them. I'd also love to put you down. But I don't think I can get away with it anywhere. You could go here. But then you couldn't do... importing a life form wouldn't be the worst. Give me 2 oxygen per turn and then we'll import. Give me a pine forest, because my hand can't handle anything else. 6, 8. We should grab titanium next turn so that I can build a Marsha. You also still can't, like, take any of these. Fine. Progress, kill your darlings. Finish that project next turn. Sandstorm's going to be a little rough, but we can mostly afford it. Enable you. I think now's a fine time for you, because I want to get these down. I know it's prolonging the bacteria spreaders, but it's okay. And then that cost us nitrates for that repair, which means that it's going to be less valuable for something like Seed Vault. Water's free. I can just play you. And then do I have any elevated tiles down here that I could make use of? Not that I know of yet. Still none that you know of, and you should save that for something far away. Like what? You can also if you could grab silicates with it, if you could grab science with it, then you can just repair that thing right now. And then you don't have to worry about the support hit. You're down to -25. You're looking great. What Undertown, you can just have a second Marsha. That's going to get us out onto this aquifer, and if we explore titanium next turn, then we can build it. And stack up on that. Do we have any titanium we can explore? Yeah, we got a couple. It should be enough. And now I can hold hella projects. So you're elevated, but you're a large silicates deposit. That's not going to be worth it. You know you're going to be worth it. You know who's going to be worth it is you. I need a bus station or a train station pretty bad at this point. There's a lot of anomalies out there. We will probably... Yeah, we can start founding you now. There's a lot of anomalies out there. Alright, so you need titanium this turn. +2. It's not, like, quite going to be enough, but I appreciate the attempt. A spaceport would be nice. A lab would be nice, but I have no room. A water project would be nice, but I have no room. We're just going to progress kill your darlings again. You need to go to 6, is that correct? Do you have satellite next turn? No. Yeesh. I think I need to do this. I think I need to take a turn off. I think I need to take a turn off and get to Robot Hub so that I can get, especially this titanium mine set up, so that I have at least some titanium income. Man, when it rains, it pours, huh? How bad's that? It's really bad. Holy frick. -106? Oh my god. Alright, well... 6 silicates. That's the first issue we've run into. I need to find +3. I need large hint. Wow, that's gonna frick our economy up so bad. I don't think I can even afford to take any of these because my hand is full and I can't build anything. So repair you. Repair you. We're out of titanium now. Still out of titanium. Still out of titanium. Woof. That's so bad. That's so bad. You're at 5 turns. I don't think it's worth building a bacteria spreader over the top of you to replace you until after your cooldown ends. I need these to go up so badly. Satellite next turn, at least. Any large hints of titanium? No. You can at least get a robot hub next turn, but you should also probably repair all your fricked up buildings. Done. Done. Not done. Satellited. Huge. A free science building. A free building that will go on Deimos. You can come out here. You can go here. Of course, why? Why would you think that you could do that? And then you could go here? You need to grab this titanium. It's only -1. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I need to do one more turn of import so that I can fix that, and then we can turn on the water project again. Because I need to get this mine up as well. Yeah, that's fine. I can spend science on that. So we build you. We explore titanium to repair you. We think about that for a little bit. I see a building in there that I know that I wanted, but I just don't remember if I left the space for it. We repair you. We're caught up. We're only at -12 support. 1, 2, 3. You can build a bacteria spreader. You have 3 turns to wait. You could also just build cloud scraping canopy now. Get it out of your hand. You could build think tank condominium now. It's 1 science per turn and 1 pop. Did you leave yourself the space here? Sort of. But like not really. Like really not really. You want to put it here, I think. But you kind of have to play it this turn because your hand's full. No, that's not true. You can do this. You can throw that out, which sucks. There were a lot of good buildings in there. And then you can just dump the the rocket pad, and then you can bulldoze all these rocks next turn and put it in the place you want it to go. Sure. Sure, fine. I don't even want to look at that yet. I've got so much to do. You come here, +2 science per turn. Give me an expansion tile. Next turn, you're probably going to be a bacteria spreader, if I had to guess. And then you need titanium. You basically need titanium every turn until the end of the game. If I had to guess. And I would probably spend 6 power to do it, too. That's the thing that's messed up. I would do it in a heartbeat. You have a cultured meat lab, which you could sneak in like here, just for extra food. But you're kind of, well, fires 2 turns from now. No, I think you're spending other stuff on titanium right now. Take the building that gives you support. Save these, because I want the bacteria spreaders to go down instead. You can just come here. You're never going to get a soil factory bonus, but that's okay. I'll look at you later. You need to find even more titanium. Once you grab some of this, you're at 6. Do a cheap exploration this turn, I guess. I just grab this. Second healing step power plant. Oh, baby. So you could take a house. You do like a combined living center. It gets you 2 tiles. It gets you the tile that you want to build the heliostat power plant on. I think you do that for sure. You don't have a second place to build one, though, and that's fine. I mean, you have that, but why overwrite it? So what are you going to do with the other building? University? Wouldn't a university, like, go crazy on demos? Not really? It would go here? That's not great. Okay. Oh wait, didn't you want one for... You wanted one for here. What are you talking about? You absolutely want a university. That was close. What are you, insane? +3 power. You're fine, but you're not... Well, you could grab a tritium mine too. What's more important to you? I think extra the empty tiles is more important to you. Because that can be like a plant spreader after you get water 1 on the planet, because you can grow stuff in Tempe, I think? No. You can grow stuff in Tharsis. Yeah, that would be pretty good. You also expanded into a new climate zone, so Seed Vault does something now. That's something to keep in mind. And in fact, it'll do... You might even be able to get it to do 2 things. Maybe. I don't know. No, you can 100% get it to do 2 things. No, you can't, because you need it to rain in Solus. Your city's not actually in Tharsis. That's fine. Not you come here. That'll be done 2 turns from now. -56. It's okay. 25 and 20 versus 30 and 15. But +2 support when you increase your science production. That's going to be happening all the time. Like literally all the time. So we're going to grab that. And then I'm going to go back to the titanium well now that our power's recovered. Come look at you later. I think you definitely just plunk open science database right now. Because then you put a seed vault here, and it doesn't do anything now, but watch this. It does something. It's now making 2 science per turn. And now you have room in your hand to take something. What is it that you want to take? You could take a cloud seeder, which would allow you to grow plants in Solus actually, like, now. Which is the crazy thing. But we don't have enough nitrates to actually get the plant spreader down. You could just take a basic lab. I think I'm over basic labs. I think I am now a quantum data center guy. You could take power, but we're at 11. I think you're fine. You could take a house. You could spread life faster. So if we went bacteria spreader, plant spreader, it would be pretty fast. And you've got 1 spare hex over here that you could use. Yeah, sure, why not? I think that's fine. Some trade routes aren't assigned, okay. I want to get Deimos City up. I think Deimos City is going to be a big one. I would also really love to juice my oxygen production right now. I think that's going to be better than Tizveton. Plus, she has science exploration, which is good. And then I can take another water project, even though it's kind of the bad water project. And that's fine. I can build a spaceport this turn. Which would be really good here if I could get 1 more expansion. Because we'd get nitrate mine if we eventually turn that into nitrates. We get second nitrate, and we'd get water. If we put it here, we get +1 comfort of living, and we get a silicate. If we put one here, it's not great. If we put one here, it's not great. If we put one here... it would be fine, but none of those mines are built yet. But would I prefer to just take the 2 trade routes right now? Maybe? Because then you could finish Deimos faster, and Deimos is going to be huge science income for me. No, I think I would. I think I would do that. And just make that happen faster. Now, you're at risk of not doing anything with your next couple turns. So you need to be a little careful. And by a little careful, I mean, what do you need to achieve? You would really love to get this silicate mine up so that you can build things like the university even faster. Which means, once again, you're in the position where you need to find titanium mines. Which means maybe you should think about, like, founding that city. Titanium, canyon, tritium, aquifer, canyon, lava tube, insulated, less damage. That could be a really good city for us. Temperature's good, oxygen's a little rough, but rain is good. We can grow plants there. I think that's looking like a pretty positive experience right now. So maybe we think about founding that. We are getting +5 food per turn. We'll be able to do it. And in the meantime, maybe we just farm some silicates up for this university. And we put the silicate mine plan on hold a little bit. Oh, never mind. There's titanium down here. Okay. Well, that works too. Give me another bacteria spreader, I think. Oh, how good are you? Pretty good, actually. And we can build you next turn. Okay, I'll wait 1 turn. Because this will solve a lot of our titanium issues. I'll take a kelp forest. I'll take some atmosphere. I'll take... probably some of these, but for now, let's do this. And then satellite me... Satellite me what? Maybe silicates? Get that university? Yeah, satellite me silicates. These are nice and far away. Grab some of those. And then explore me the titanium. Big hint of titanium. Very excited to see that. Flat plains with nitrates. I don't think I'm in the business of setting up flat plain cities anymore. Give me a building that costs science. Give me a building that produces atmosphere. Give me... just in case, a building that costs science. You're going to be a gene vault. You're going to be a house. The 3 of you are going to be science-producing buildings, and you're going to be a university. New mail is done. You need to be a buffer building against a city mine. You're a perfect location for an oxygen factory. I could also build that mine. I could build that mine. Does it matter? No, I think I'd rather have the silicate mine. We're getting 3 water per turn. Wait, what did I spend all my science on? Oh, I spent it on the project. I wanted to do that. That's fine. So next turn I can build a quantum data center in New Mail. And I think that would be okay over the university. It just gets me extra science production. I'm fine with that. Large titanium asteroid? Holy cow. It's hard to say no to that. Do I have room? Can I make room? I can make room. I can make room. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. You're getting the hell out of here. You're only 20 ocean. You're getting in here. And we're taking some time off of this to come do this. You're gonna come here for extra science. We're gonna put you down for now, just so you're there. We're going to explore. Nitrate. Try to work my way up to this soil factory, although a plant spreader might be even more important right now. And then next turn I can actually mine that large silicate deposit. Am I okay with this? I think I'm okay with this. You can also build another bacteria spreader next turn, which would be nice to go here. It would go even faster. Minus 70. It's okay. Hyperloop, huge. Very exciting. A lot of space projects here I'd like to take, but I'm not willing to give up anything I currently have. Rural community retreat is kind of interesting, but I don't think I'm going to do it. And then just like random building that costs science, random building that costs science. Bacteria spreader here, it will spread faster because of the seed vault or whatever we put down. It will also spread faster because it's present in the adjacent zone. I will explore a little bit of extra science, get some nitrates out of the deal. Oh, I wanted to explore water this turn. That's right. Do I have satellite next turn? I do. Alright, I'll do big hint of water next turn, and we'll found that city. We'll get those mines up as well. And then you need to throw something out, huh? No, you don't need to throw something out. You can just build something. Would you take -4? I would not. Would you take minus radiation protection? That would be -4 support. I would not. Would you destroy a Pierre Barbier building? I would not. That would be -4. Okay, we might not be putting down a development center this turn then. Would you destroy like a random farm? No, I want the food income. I needed to found a city this turn to avoid throwing something out of my hand. No, wait a minute. No, yeah, you did. You definitely did. Because you need a house here in order to put down the shipwright. Or you could overwrite something with the shipwright. That's true. But none of this is worth overwriting. That's true. Would you give up 1 food per turn? No, this is stupid. Throw one of your development centers out. You can get more. Don't even have this discussion with yourself. Let's start juicing that. I'll look at you later. It's too much information right now. Hit mine. Satellite. Big water hit. Extra terraforming parameters for free. Don't mind if I do. We can do a double support building configuration here if we do like house, house. Or we could do house, 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 house. That looks quite a bit better. So let's do you here. I wish I had tiles to give you immediately. I don't. House or house. So this is a free space. But you could also get rid of a technology. You're not spreading outwards yet. You might, but you would rather have this. Because that's going to, it's going to trigger kill your darling faster. And you're just going to love that synergy. And then let's stay on nitrates to get this soil factory up. Or actually, to get the, I think I want to build the plant spreader over the soil factory, honestly. I think that's way more valuable. And now what are you taking out of this assortment? I don't know. Possibly nothing. I don't have a great spot for an expansion hub. Well, actually, like there's not that. It gets you 3. Actually, that's not great. This gets you 2. That's not great. That gets you 3. That's, well, and they're water. I don't think I have a great spot for an expansion hub. Like, you would have been a good expansion hub, but it's a little too late for that now. I simply don't have the tiles for you. I don't have the tiles for you. I don't have the room for either of you. 60 food's a long ways away, but I guess there's an argument for taking a skyscraper. I am not interested in increasing radiation. I am not interested in spending nitrates, and I don't have the titanium to support a warehouse. So I think we are just burning all 3 of those projects. And then maybe playing another bacteria spreader over the top of you. Give me the plus support for spreading another round of methanogenium. Heat increases in 14, oxygen increases in 10. cheap house, a development center. An Android hub. Sure. Bin it. I also just realized that I need to explore more locations. That's going to be a problem, because I kind of forgot that I had to do it until just now. Interesting. Rock Junction needs to get a house, so that I can build a port here, and so that I can build the soil factory here. So I think you need to go down here. I definitely need to build up more titanium. So I think we grab you. That should let us build this water mine. Actually, we could just wait until it floods and then do that. Wet Undertown also needs a shipwright. Wet Undertown shipwright will probably go here. It increases... This is going to be -4 support, but +4 support. Because, you know, houses. And then we can expand out to all of this crap, which will be good. A lot of empty tiles out here. We can do things like Ocean Lab, etc. You actually, like, don't do anything with a shipwright. We should dike you now. Just so we don't have to worry about you. Because we're going to hit 2 water, basically, with, like, the next 2 projects that we do. And we're not really spending it on anything else. Science. Okay. Sure. And sure. And sure. And you're gonna matter relatively soon, I think. So sure. Bin the rest. Play a project. Nah, it's not the right time yet. You're not doing an animal spider. Give me titanium. Give me Dawn Lay Lab. You're gonna go here. 12 science per turn. Give me Quantum Data Center here. Because that's also giving us support. And then with your exploration, what do you need? What do you need to build something this turn? You need silicate still, because you haven't gotten your university yet. Grab that. And then you need to throw something out. Ocean electrolysis. Might be the least valuable thing in your hand right now. Bin it. Every single satellite project that we see, we must take. If we want to hit this timer. Speak of the devil. Mulhole would be pretty nice. Not gonna lie to you on that one. Second Applied Science Center would be pretty nice. I might come back and look at the rest of those. So first things first. You can actually get out of my hand. I don't need you anymore. We're saving for a plant spreader anyway. This bacteria spreader can get overwritten. We would like to put down oxygen to take advantage of Isabella's power, and I think Borealis is going to flood. So let's put it somewhere where it'll matter. Again here. Then we get 3 extra tiles out of this Android hub. I think that has to go in Tor's base. You're going to be a support building. You're going to be a house. I'll just put you way the hell out here. Give me titanium. Give me titanium. Give me a canyon view. Then satellite me titanium. Then explore me titanium. And next turn, I will be able to build as many of those mines as I want. Now, what do we have in here? A support building. How convenient. And honestly, maybe we put a mobile on one of these things. We have the titanium for it. So you can come here. We're at a casual -53 support right now, which is not that bad. Viewpoint me. Dike me, because we have such a titanium surplus right now. dike you as well. The rest of these, they can go. I'm not stressed about them. Grab this tile, dike it. We're gonna make that into a dock. Then at least, like, you can do something with all the space out there when we finish flooding the planet. In fact, if we saw a dock now, we could do it. So let's keep an eye out for that. And then let's also switch off of this to get that satellite done. I feel like I also need more trade routes at this point. Like quite a few more, probably. Love me some plankton. Love me some trade routes. Love it when a game pays attention. Free support per turn per distance away from nearest city. You're a long ways away out here, my guy. Let's grab you. Some homesteads kind of nice. You're gonna be a house. You're gonna be support. You're gonna be a house. You could also be support. These two could be houses. You can't afford to spend any of that power, though. Why don't you just build the homestead for support? Fair point. Get an elevated tile out of that deal. Build 2 titanium things. Explore a close hex. Nothing interesting going on there. Destroy 1 rock. Just to send a message. And then, like, play another bacteria spreader. Give me a cyanophyta. Here. Alright, oxygen increase in 3 turns, +7. We're gonna hit oxygen 3 this turn. It's time to keep an eye out for an animal spreader at this point. Then you. Some trade routes aren't assigned. Sure, have some of that. Some trade routes don't. Oh, right, because it's one of them's a free one. There you go. -84. I'm not worried. I think I'm actually fine. I don't know if I'm going to come in at under 65, but I think I'm fine. Short on power, huh? Yeah, you are. Keep working on silicates. Try and get this university up. In the face of unrelenting pressure from finishing that project anyway. Get a science building down. You make 20 science per turn, which is kind of crazy. That's not what we're going to lose to. We're going to, if we lose to anything, we're going to lose to not exploring enough of the planet. Give me another applied science center. Throw the rest of this crap out. Nah. Yeah, maybe. Although you are support. And your exploration's super expensive. I actually do think I'm going to go with Asia. I don't want to get myself into a situation where it's too expensive to explore. That's my biggest concern. I'm not interested in having that happen. I think New Mail might want a bus station. Didn't you grab a bus station? Did you play it immediately? Did you just see it and you're like, a bus station? You did. You saw it and you're like, neat, a bus station, and then didn't take it. Replace this research center so that I can grab this tritium, so that I can get an extra tritium export. So that I can get an import of power. Satellite, nothing but support. That also got you enough silicates to finally build this bad boy. 23 science per turn. You any good? You do have 2 anomalies, but I actually think we're fine on science production. I am willing to overwrite you. I also think I'm willing to overwrite you. I think your time has come. And then I think I'm also willing to put another one of these things down. My thinking is this, right? Each of these projects are like plus 25 support at the end game, and we get 23 science per turn. So if we can just play one of those things like every 3 turns, we should be totally fine, right? Like it should be impossible to lose. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Just in case I need to play science, you come here. Now I can do this, and I can do that. Oh, and you can still do something this turn, huh? Well, now they can do that. It's 9 free space materials, which is also the equivalent of like 2 turns. Plus 20 support for every population I would happily take. I just want to stay alive. I want to live long enough to win. I also think you can come down at 15 support. Well, let's explore first. We can now play you. 15 support per turn is a lot. So let's just play it. I think all we do from now on is explore as well, to hit this location's explored criterion. A dock? Yes. A research campus? Yes. A skyscraper? Maybe. A science building? Maybe. High-tech luxuries, that's exactly what we're looking for. We wanted that to happen. We also want to keep our eyes out for an animal spreader, but I think I can afford an oxygen factory plus an animal spreader. A miner's cottage is going to be pretty good. I might grab some more of those. Torres base is going to have a... I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna build the Hyperloop in Torres base. It's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe. 7 mines. It's plus 7 support. Pretty good. I can also build my plant spreader now. So we've been wanting to do this one for a while. Just kidding. We'll get to it. 2 food if it has a city. You have a city. Let's do 13 food per turn. And then you've got room for an oxygen generator in here as well. Does it matter? No. Wait for an animal spreader. It actually doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to change your math on these too significantly. I can put you down. No, save your science for these high-tech luxuries at this point. Like, you're just not a good science consumer anymore. You're also not a good science consumer. You just want to spend on high-tech luxuries. You're also done next turn. I need to pick up quantum data centers. You produce 2 science per turn by default. Okay, I will grab you. I will throw out the rest of you. I need to explore. Grab some. Next turn we found Deimos. Let's do that now. You can go here. You're going to be at a pretty poor -1, but that's fine. Give me high-tech luxuries. Give me 1 titanium mine, give me 2 titanium mines. Next turn, Citizen Science Center on any of these, basically. We can also spread bacteria. I think plankton would be pretty appropriate. We're really just doing satellites to uncover the tiles. We're in a race against time against its locations explored. What I would really like is an animal spreader, but I'm not seeing one. So what do we want to work on next? I think we want to flood the planet again. I don't think I need you. Check this out. Extract. Next turn we're going to extract again, and then when that project finishes, we're going to be at water 2. Throw all these out, get extra science. else am I playing for you? A research campus. Oh, I was going to put you here. Yeah, well, easy come, easy go. Anywhere else you could put it? Not really. Okay. Well. Yeah, like really, not really. Eh, oh well. I'd rather spend the food on skyscrapers, I think. Minus 98. Not worried about it. Your explorations, which is good. We need those right now. You can probably come like out here. And you can do your little rover thing. And then don't explore around him. Let him just do his thing. We need to find cheap explorations so that I can try and get this mole hole down as well. Rover music is sick. We'll go put that on Deimos immediately. You come here. You can go in here. 28 science per turn. No big thing. Research 4 projects. Do I want any of this at this point? I don't think so. I'm actually like kind of power short. I should keep an eye out for power buildings. It's kind of slowing me down more than I would like. I don't think it's going to be the difference as we finally see our animal spreader between winning and losing. But I would like to remedy it a bit. There's a lot of good stuff in that hand. Give me power hits. Because they're relatively close. Give me a dock. These are free expansions, basically. When we get to 22 silicates, we can put an ocean lab down here. That's pretty good. I can extract them, so when this project finishes, we're basically locked and loaded on that. Now, what do I want out all this good stuff? I think I take you, for sure. I think I take you, because I was talking about needing power. I'd probably take you, because I can put you down this turn, and I take you. So, Deimos City. Oh, I need to increase my pop, of course. I need to build, woof. It's a building that will be happy on Deimos City, like on Marcia, I guess, but it's going to be next to a city mine. No, I could, if I see like a think tank condominium, it can go on that anomaly. Okay. We're going to leave Deimos City for a little bit then. You're going to get, you're supposed to be a house, that's right. I guess you can go here. You can go here. Sure. And then you can go here for the time being, I guess. That's an extra 2. Send it. Minus 112. I'm still not worried. I'm just like, I'm really not worried. Satellite for power. Satellite for power. Explore for big hint of power. Next turn mole, question mark. Torres base, gonna get a nice 11 support house here. Grab this, grab this. Canyon view. You're gonna be done next turn. Let's kick over to this guy. And then any expansion boys in here? No. Do I care about any of it then? Yeah, you probably want to take one of those just to keep this insane synergy going. Bin it. Let's go. This is such a dumb strategy that's working. Give me a Martian sailing school. Give me that think tank condominium. It's actually exactly what we asked for. There's some games where it feels like the RNG has not been on our side. This is a game that feels like the RNG has been firmly on our side. You're not going to catch me making any complaints about the luck that we've been having here. Now, what can I put this mow hole on? You know what? You get out of here. You were a mistake. Enable. Because now you can come in here. I think it's finally time to get rid of you. So that we can expand out to here. We can start to put some stuff in the ocean. I need an empty tile in here. Oh, I spent all my power. Whoops. Oops. We need 15 in 7 turns. I don't think it's gonna happen. If I roll that back, that's 4 power, right? It is. Okay, we'll have to do that next turn. I need to keep the explorations going. So there's 7 turns to go. We'll be at 84. We'll be at 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. I think are actually going to be at 89 and 90. I need to see 1 more rover explorations here. 704 out of 900, I'm not worried. We have 7 turns left, and we make 30 science per turn. We're going to make 210 science. We are going to just barely come in over that one, but if we need to, we can. So that one we're going to make no problems there, and we get a shitload of cover. Plus 1 science per combination of population and robot. Actually. 2, 3, 3, 2. You're actually like a lot of science, now that I do that. Let's also grab you just in case. Like, how much are you? +3. Is there a better place for that? You're +4. You're +4. And then dump this bad boy. Okay, don't lose sight of your goal. You need exploration stuff. It might be too slow, but I think you have to take it. And I think you have to pivot to it immediately. Because I think you actually only need like 1 or 2 more expansions. Which also means you should probably get one of these bad boys down. So that it happens even faster. And do something like that. Actually, you'll come up a second time. I think we have it. I spent all my power. I can't revert the last action. I think we still have it. I think we're still okay. I think everything is gonna work out. I need to get this animals figured out. You can replace. You can replace a tree. I'm not that worried. I shouldn't put you in a place that has humans because they will not like that. Oh, right, and then I lost one. It's okay. Any expando, please? No. It's fine. I really could use some power to get this down to spend another 20 seconds, but maybe we should just focus on hints of science. Hints of science for satellites, and then really close explorations for our leader power. So that we're conserving as much of our power as possible to do things like build a Martian sailing school or a hyperloop if we need to. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'm glad I have it. Rock Junction? I can't build another I need another house there to do another expansion. So, you are probably going to get the shipwright, and then also the Martian sailing school. And I'll do it now because I can afford it. You literally don't need to. Why would you? Alright, 5 projects here. I'm not going to have the power budget for you. I get the appeal, but I think it's too late to be taking things that give you science. I think you need to spend. Take an animal spreader. It's support. People love support. We only have one kind of animal. Alright, 822 of 900. We need to spend about 80 more science. We will make 120. We might see another science proposal, but if we don't, we should make sure that we have 80 science in hand. And right now we have like 46. So we need to take like 2 or 3 more buildings that cost science. Which is fine. They exist. We can get them. And then we need 10 more explorations. We'll have 5 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We will do it exactly. It's possible that we still lose this game. If we screw up. So let's do everything in our power to not do that. I would love to see more projects so that I can take 1 or 2 more exploration boys. Those are the high-tech luxuries we need. We don't have to worry about science anymore. All we have to worry about doing is exploring every single turn. So do cheap ones. Sure. Like I actually don't need to take science buildings. I just play these 2 projects and I'm fine. Get these out of your hand. They're distracting you. Do your math. Get these out of your hand. They're distracting you. Get your satellite. Explore Utopia. Do it. Who cares? You can't stop me. We're at 1300 support. We're doing so well on the support front, and I'm so pleased we're not losing a game to it. Ignore you. You come here. Enable you. Set you up. We do have a free export we could use, which why not? So next turn we'll be good on science spending. Science spending done next turn. Are there any explorations here that you can cheese? No. Okay, give me 5 extra science then. Sure. Any extra explorations here? No. Look for more. No. Science is done. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89, 90. We will win on turn 65. It's going to be exactly the turn timer win that we need. I'm too scared to even, well, no, we could put one here. I was gonna say I'm too scared to even like play skyscrapers, even though we don't have anything else to do. I'm not building anything. I simply don't trust myself. I'm too afraid. What do you need? What universe could possibly screw you? What could possibly screw you is counting your explorations wrong because you're bad at math, and not having enough silicate in stock to build a satellite in like 1 turn. So let's make sure that doesn't happen, I guess. Frick this guy. I'm so pleased. This is just to put my mind at ease. Okay, you guys get out of here. You come here. Explore here. Explore here. Explore here. Okay. Okay, turn 64. It didn't take us until turn 65. And also, most importantly, we won another game on 65. After losing Red Path and losing Blue Path, I was like, man, maybe I don't have to sell this anymore. No, I've still got the sites, which is very fortunate. So that's going to do it for this Terraformers. We have 3 games minimum left to go. Red Path, Blue Path, and what I anticipate taking the longest, Expansionist. I will catch you guys around for when I do that, but for now, that's where we're going to wrap things up. Thanks so much for hanging out this morning, this afternoon, or tonight, wherever you happen to be. I will see you in the next episode of Terraformers. And as far as what's going to be after this, because I think we can safely say that we are going to be done pretty soon, I think that there is going to be a return to Against the Storm to keep a similar kind of game in this slot. So let's wrap these last couple levels up, do a game or two of the DLC just to see what it's like, and then we'll move on. But I'll see you guys for that. Take care.